Okay guys, we're up to part 2 of the individual readings for September. Okay, so we're up to JW. So let's see what your energy is. Oh, you got the 8 of Pentacles. So this feels like time that you can take a breather. The cat's licking its paw, which kind of reminds me of something in relation to you at the moment, which you might need to take a breather on. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. You probably do. So let's just see what this foundation card is. Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, I'm just going to say this. This feels like to me something physically to do with a limb or a paw. I think you know what I'm talking about. So it's showing not moving forward on that at the moment. It's taking that time to rest on what you've already built. Know that you've earned a time out to be able to do that, to be able to take a break. And know that things are transforming. You've got that butterfly here as well. So it's okay to take time, and even though it might feel like nothing's happening or nothing's moving forward physically for you or financially for you, just know that, you know, it's just recognizing what part of the cycle you're in, and divine timing. So here you've got, as faith, gold, I am, claiming authentic power. So I would say, you know, for faith, just rest assured in that time. Just breathe and stay connected to the gold, and know that you've already planted seeds before, you know, so there's a time to move forward, and then there's a time to just be still. And perhaps this time for you right now is that. So your strength card is 3 of coins. So that's, you know, just a reminder. It kind of reminds me of the gold actually, and the capacity to expand in connection with others. So that's a strength of yours. So hopefully knowing that can give you that space to relax and just calm down and be okay with where you're at right now. Oh, the opportunity. Oh, here's one of these. I'm going to move that one out because I haven't removed those cards. Sometimes I keep that card in if I think it's related. Here you've got the vampire. So, okay, so I'll just tell you what it says. It says, make you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. So it's good to be able to recognize that if that is going on. Shadow attributes is depleting others for your psychic survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. As far as this is concerned in your reading, I would just, the opportunity is with co-creating with people that are on the same wavelength as you, that have the same type of energy as you, this gold I am energy, because that's what's going to be fulfilling for you and not draining. So, you know, the opportunity is to, if there is anyone in your life that's doing that, to sort of, you know, distance yourself and get in alignment with people that are in the same energy as you. The challenge is, Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? So, I mean, when we're in this space where we don't feel like we can move forward, whether that's a physical thing or a, in this case, it's a physical thing. I mean, you've got the time to go within and realize and feel into what that is. I mean, this claiming authentic power and the 3 of coins, and then where are you going? It's in connection with those people that are going to help you where you're going. So that's really cool. Now is the time to just sort of, you know, feel into that. And here you've got, as a gift, anchoring love. It's in the stillness that we can take that time to put out that energy of anchoring love and to shine your light from that one spot of groundedness, you know. And here you've got your freedom card, JW, which is semi-sextile, allowing, encourages, sees the potential in, clarifies, gives hope to, compensates, intuits, tempers, responds, cycles, grows, realizes, rewards. Yeah, so it is that space of allowing you to be where you are right now. And like I said at the start, it's that growth that's going to come from that as well. It's actually in those times where we're growing and perhaps building a firm foundation as well. So that's where your freedom is going to be found. So I hope that's helpful for you this month, JW. It feels really positive. It feels like a great opportunity, actually. It may not feel like that to you at the moment. You might have, yeah. See how it feels. Anyway, so next we've got Leah. Okay, Leah, you've got the Queen of Swords in reverse as your energy, and the Justice card as foundation. Interesting. The Queen of Swords at the moment, your energy in reverse, this just feels like you don't want to look at something. You don't want to look at something at the moment. You don't want to know about it. That's what I'm feeling into that. Even with the Justice card, it's like she's not looking. It feels like not looking, but just trusting. Maybe there's part of you that just feels like, you know, it's going to be okay. There's this going on and there's this going on, but I feel like if I just redraw my, remove my energy from it, it'll work out okay. I'm not giving my energy to that at the moment. Your Faith card is pink, love and money, partnerships and abundance. So that feels really positive. That's your Faith card. So let's see what your Strength card is. The Emperor in reverse, which is interesting because I would say most of the time you have real Emperor energy, as in the fiery, yeah, anyway. Let me see. So Strength, I feel like in relation to your other cards, it's like one of your strengths is overcoming and getting back into that authority about, you know, your own personal authority and knowing where you're going and what you're doing. I think you always have faith that you're going to come out on top with this. Pink love and, you know, the love and money. Somehow your strength is to make that happen. Let's just see the opportunity. Oh, I've got to get rid of that card as well. The Saboteur. Light attribute highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. Shadow attribute induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. So, so as an opportunity, I'm going to say, and even if I pull this blank card back in, sometimes the opportunity is to see. Sometimes the opportunity is to actually look and face whatever it is you're not wanting to face. And trusting that some justice will come of that, because you've got that as your foundation card. So let's see what your challenge is. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So it does feel like there's something there that needs to be faced to look at. And it could be in your thought patterns or getting clear on something. Because you see here, the whole crown chakra is illuminated, and it's bringing to you a sense of peace and a softness if you can look at it. Let's just see. But yeah, it does feel like work's happening there in releasing a pattern of self-sabotage somewhere along the way. It could be in just facing something. And here we've got pamper time. So when we say facing something, there's a timing for that as well, because sometimes people really legitimately aren't ready to face something. And we have to know when that time is, you know, the right timing of that. So not avoiding things or being in denial, but just going, okay, I know that that's there and I'm going to deal with it at this time. So we can even have boundaries around things like that. Here you've got as your freedom is, I just have to say something about this as well though, pamper time, because in this card it does seem like she's wearing a mask. So that is also reminding me of seeing the truth, but, you know, being willing to remove any masks or anything that's not in correct communication, because I you know, we've got Mercury retrograde happening, so that's going to be a perfect opportunity. But also too, with the Mercury retrograde thing, we need to be mindful of that, because that can try and pull us back into something that we don't necessarily need to go in. Here we've got moon feelings as your freedom. So, you know, that is kind of feeling a lot. Oh, here's the postie. Hang on. It's going to be knocking and barking. That's it. Sorry, Leah. The post came to the door. So your freedom is, yeah, feelings. So your freedom's going to be found in nurturing. So your gifts and freedom are in nurturing and pamper. So it's been a bit of a confusing reading for you, because on one side it's like, you know, you're not looking at something. But I think you're not looking at something because now is more a time of pamper and nurture for you, is what I'm getting with that. So yeah, that links into the right timing to delve into facing things and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, I hope that made sense to you and wasn't too confusing. So next up we've got Judy H. I probably should bring a clarity deck into these readings as well, but we're just trying them out at the moment, seeing how they go. So Judy H, let's see. You got the Five of Pentacles as your energy, and the Chariot for your foundation. So, you know, kind of moving on from feeling out in the cold or feeling a little bit dejected. Let's just see what else. You've got the Green Dragon, decisions and changes. So it does feel like there's a bit of changeover in season or cycle for you at the moment, a bit of renewal, a bit of space creating. And maybe this is going to be helped by a decision that you're possibly making or facing. So your strength is the Three of Wands. So this does link in with the Green Dragon and making decisions. So it kind of links, that sort of reminds me of wisdom as well at the moment, about this particular energy. Like, you've got the wisdom to work with this. Let's see. Oh, another one. Mentor is your opportunity, passing on wisdom, there you go, and refining a student's character. So I feel like, you know, this could be tied in with your decision and changes as well, is the energy of the mentor and sharing the wisdom in a way that's only you could do. I mean, you're not going to be doing that in this shadow attribute, which is very yucky energy, you know, because it stifles the person's ability to grow and, you know, gives false instruction or false information. It's coming from a completely sort of rotten energy, whereas this one, it only wants, you know, abundance and beauty and learning, and, you know, it's that pure communication. So that's your opportunity. And it'd be interesting to see how that ties in with this Green Dragon of growth and the Three of Wands, which is about expansion and growth in something physical. So, I mean, how beautiful is that? It'd be interesting to see what you're doing with that energy, actually. The challenge here is protection. Call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. This just kind of reminds me of when we do step out and do something new. Sometimes the fear or something can come up, and we do need to do some type of protection for ourselves. Like, for example, today I'm wearing this tiger's eye. You know, that's something personal to me that came up, and I thought, okay, that's what I'm doing today around protection. So, but feel into what that is for you. It could be just something like calling back your power, or creating a safe place or safety, or even just reminding yourself that you are safe to step forward and step into that role. if there are any fears that come up. So it could be past fears as well, because of, you know, Mercury retrograde and things like that. So gifts is purification. So again, this is a very green card, and also that feels like it ties really in with this green dragon. So yeah, but I think there's something to do with boundaries, space, and renewal. So green might be a really great color for you to connect to right now. I would say also with this purification thing as a gift, this is a heads up from Spirit that it is, your gifts are pure, like we were talking about before in this mentor card. And that's a really beautiful gift to offer people coming from that space of such purity. Here your freedom is Uranus revolution. So breakthroughs, brainstorming, original insight, awakening, technology, innovation, humanitarianism, reform, surprise, freedom, experimentation, the unexpected, rupture, edge, diversity, and lightning. So this is unexpected change. Who knows what this new thing that's being opened up for you is going to be? Maybe you know already, but it could be you thinking it's going to be one way and it actually turns out to be something different. Either way, remember your foundation energy is moving on and moving forward. So that's really exciting. Just keep moving towards your life purpose is also what I'm getting with this Five of Pentacles. It's kind of like upgrading, you know, to that next step, that next level in your journey. So it feels also too like it's a shift. It's going with the shift of what's happening in this planet. It's a completely different energy. So you see the energy difference between these cats. So yeah, so that is yours, Judy H, and I hope you found that helpful. I'm going to end this video here and then start up a new one for the next few individual readings. Thank you.